welcome to English News at 2. Let's begin with the headline developing in the middle of the day. Chief Minister N. Biren assures of handing out financial aids to flood victims soon, says 126 crore rupees released for flood relief. And Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju to attend security review meeting at Imphal this evening at Chief Minister's Secretariat. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today assured of handing out financial aids to the people affected by recent floods soon. Speaking to media on the sideline of a function held at the Raj Bhavan to hand over donation to Chief Minister's Relief Fund by the Governor, Chief Minister N. Biren maintained that 126 crore rupees have been already released for flood relief. The fund will be dispersed to respective deputy commissioners for further disbursement to the flood victims. Chief Minister also added that Centre has already asked the state to get 20,000 quintal of rice grain, 6,000 quintal of pulses and 80,000 litres of edible oil within 3 weeks as immediate relief for the flood victims.
Agriculture Minister की instruction पीक रहे last year to give the 126 crore लाख रहे मधु कोई district सिंगदा distribution तोड़ कंदा मागी से लंबी की 27 crore यारे अदगी कोई की यूम की अदगी IFCD की 2.6 crore मायने department wise सोकी बुद्ध ये लगे पिरे मधु सोई ना कोई decision की कुछ दाबा अठू मतम दा works की लंबी सेंग दबा IFCD की तब दबा यूम येन गुम सोक की पी के दबा सिंगो लोइना distributor
Earlier, Governor of Manipur Dr. Najma Heptullah donated 1 day's salary of herself and her staffs at the Raj Bhavan to the Chief Minister Relief Fund. The Governor herself handed over the check to the Chief Minister N. Biren. Speaking to the media, Governor Najma Heptullah said she will bring the issue of recent floods in the state at the meeting of North-Eastern Council and seek necessary assistance from the centre. She also assured of taking the issue with the donor minister, who is in charge of the entire Northeast region.
To tell people that we are with you in this hour of crisis. Very soon I'm going to be for the NEC meeting. In the NEC meeting I'm going to take it up because even the NEC has got funds to give. And the minister, donor minister, who is in charge of all of us, the Northeastern state. He is our spokesman there. He should speak for us. So I'm going to convince him.
Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju is arriving at Imphal in 2-day visit to the state. Kiren Rijiju is scheduled to attend a security review meeting at Chief Minister's Secretariat in the evening. Kiren Rijiju will touch down at Imphal International Airport in an hour from now. He will be accompanied by LO to MOS Mili Tali. Kiren Rijiju will come to Classic Grand by road. Security review meeting is scheduled from 5 to 6 p.m. at Chief Minister's Secretariat. Minister of State Kiren Rijiju, who hails from Arunachal Pradesh, will hold the night at Classic Grand. He will also attend a program scheduled tomorrow in the morning at the hotel and leave for Delhi in a special Jet Airways plane at 3:30 p.m. A team of SSG and CISF A team of SSG and CISF has already been stationed at Imphal and necessary security measures are being taken up for the visit of Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju. A team of 6 Congress MLAs has left for Kwata village to inspect the border pillar number 81, which is being wrongly erected at a spot inside Indian territory 3 kilometers from the Indo-Myanmar boundary. The team, led by MLA of Thangmeiban Assembly constituency K.H. Joykishan, is reported to have reached the spot where the border pillar is installed. All India Kangla Pakhangba Temple Development Society, in a press release, stated that it has submitted a legal notice in regard to losing of around 3 kilometers of state land to Myanmar at border pillar number 81 along India-Myanmar international border. Now it's time for a short break.
Admission opened 2018-19. Facilities at IITA. International certification program approved in 88 countries. 100% international and national job assistance. Attractive salary packages. Trained by experienced faculties. Tied up with the reputed airlines. High-tech classroom with air condition and many more. Only institute in Manipur offering international certification in ground staff, cabin crew and diploma in tourism. Be a part of the most luxurious lifestyle. For details, Changangai, opposite Imphal International Airport.
Now coming back to the news, Manipur University Students' Union MUSU has alleged that the dignity and the prestige of Manipur University have been degrading ever since Professor Adhya Prasad Pandey was appointed as the Vice-Chancellor of the university in 2016. MUSU also accused Vice-Chancellor A.P. Pandey of using some teachers to carry out his wishes and trying to suppress the legitimate agitation of the students that began on May 30. Vice-Chancellor still remains adamant to the demand of his resignation. MUSU also questioned the real motive of the Joint Secretary of Ministry of Human Resource Development, who came to the state for resolving the issue but went back without meeting the governor, representatives of Manipur University Teachers Association and the proctor. MUSU is suspicious that the state government is in tandem with the center to suppress the agitation. MUSU also stated that Registrar in charge Professor M. Syam Kishore and Deputy Registrar R.K. Jotin and Controller in charge A. Narayan should be held responsible for allowing to evaluate marks for exams at G.P. Women's College. MUSU appealed to all concerned to take part in the protest march to be jointly organized by MUSU, Muta and Musa on June 30. Now in the national and international news, protests staged by residents of the national capital and environmental activists have reportedly borne fruit. In a welcome move, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs on Thursday said that the National Building Construction Corporation (NBCC) has agreed to undertake the construction of 7 colonies in South Delhi without chopping a reported 14,000 trees. The NBCC and the Common Public Works Department CPWD have been instructed to rework the design and plans related to the redevelopment of the colonies. The decision was taken after a meeting chaired by Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri was held in the national capital. The stakeholders decided that the remaining work regarding the redevelopment of the 7 General Pool Residential Accommodation GPRA localities will be completed without axing the green cover in the concerned areas. The Indonesian tourist island of Bali closed its international airport today, stranding thousands of travelers as the Mount Agung volcano gushed a 2,500-meter column of ash and smoke. The National Disaster Mitigation Agency said nearly 450 flights were cancelled, affecting some 75,000 people. The Regional Volcanic Ash Advisory Centre in Darwin, Australia, said winds would carry the ash southwest towards Java, Indonesia's most densely populated island. Volcanic ash is a potentially deadly threat to aircraft that can cause engines to flame out. The volcano began belching ash and smoke on Thursday, and several airlines cancelled inbound and outbound flights scheduled for the evening. Before we close, the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren assures of handing out financial aids to flood victims soon, says 126 crore rupees released for flood relief. And Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju to attend security review meeting at Imphal this evening at Chief Minister's Secretariat. That's all for now. See you again with more news at 4 p.m. Have a good day.